In today's video, I will be training like Miranda Cohen. Who's Miranda Cohen, you might ask? Well, she is a fitness influencer who started YouTube about 6 or 7 years ago. And recently, her videos have dominated my feed, particularly in the short section, which is why I know about her in the first place. She has racked up millions of views and has nearly 250,000 subscribers on YouTube, 3.8 million followers on Instagram, and 2.9 followers on TikTok. Clearly, she's doing something right, and now I want to see what I can learn from her. So to accommodate my own workout split, I will be doing part of one of her upper body workouts and part of one of her leg workouts. Since I like to work out my posterior chain 2 days per week, I will be taking exercises that are appropriate from each of those 2 workouts of hers. Move over, Cohen, because Brohen is moving in.
The first exercise was the single arm dumbbell row. This is a typical part of my own routines, and it was fairly straightforward. However, going for the 8-rep range was a little different, as I usually favor pyramid sets and higher reps like 12 to 15. Here she explains how she prefers her own stance to a staggered stance, and I decided to try her stance out. I still prefer mine, as her stance is best for her, my stance is best for me. And interestingly, she didn't even talk about my particular stance, rowing the dumbbell across from the front foot. Incidentally, I forgot to do 2 of the sets at the original setup, so I quickly knocked out the last 2 sets with a kettlebell. Next was chest supported lat pull down. This was a new one for me. Apparently, it helps target the lower lats. I don't think I did it right, as it was hard not retracting my back. I look forward to trying this again in future workouts. Next was the dumbbell Y raise, also kind of new for me. This is kind of a cross between a lateral raise and a reverse fly. I see this as a good exercise to mix things up when your routine becomes stale.
Next was horizontal cable rear delt row. I usually don't row for my rear delts, preferring flies. I don't have much to say, it was okay. Apparently, I wanted to be the headless rower. Are you listening, Hollywood? Next was lying leg curl. This is a staple of my own weekly workout routine, along with seated leg curl. Once again, I often pyramid and include higher reps. And then 45-degree hip extension. She noted that she turns her feet outward to get more glute activation. This was a change for me. I usually do this for my lower back and therefore have neutral feet. I also usually do higher reps. Next was glute max cable kickback. Although I have done versions of this in the past, I don't recall standing on a plate to do it. This exercise kicked my ass. It was surprisingly effective. It was my favorite of the night. This shows how getting out of your comfortable routine can be highly beneficial. And then she did a seated calf raise, which was unavailable to me, so I went with machine calf extension. However, the seated calf raise is a staple of mine. Once again, I don't have much to say about this particular exercise. Of course, it wouldn't be one of my workouts without some handstands to cool down. Overall, I enjoyed catching up on Miranda's content. I could relate to her having been scammed, having her wallet stolen from her car, and generally dealing with people doubting her and rooting for her to fail. I could also somewhat relate to her Instagram being disabled once upon a time. It's really inspiring to see how far she's come. Training like Miranda Cohen definitely reminded me that it is important to mix things up, to be able to break past plateaus and challenge your body and even your mind in new ways. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please hit thumbs up for the pump and subscribe for the gains. Blessings.